What up everybody, my name's LARXENE Keyblade and today we are back with another Kingdom Hearts character profile, and today we have the only female in the entire organization who is not a part of much of the games. Like, a few of these characters have shorter profiles because they honestly aren't part of a lot of these games, but we get to look at LARXENE, the electric girl herself. But that is enough talking, let's get into her profile. LARXENE, like almost any other organization member that was sent to Castle Oblivion, was only part of Chain of Memories and shortly in 358 by 2 days, and is also part of the manga and is playable in 358 by 2 days multiplayer. Being the 12th and the only female organization member, she appears in 358 by 2 days to teach and accompany Roxas on a few missions until being sent to Castle Oblivion for suspicions of being a traitor, while she then aligns with Marluxia to try to take over the organization by turning Sora into their puppet using Naminé's powers. And throughout the game, she confronts and fights Sora a few times to prompt Sora's progression through the castle. But her last fight against Sora, she ends up being destroyed, and other than seeing her show up as a silhouette in Data Battle in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, she doesn't appear in the rest of the series so far. And that is it for her background, but she is voiced by Chanel Gray in Chain of Memories 358 by 2 days in Kingdom Hearts 2.5 in English, and in Japanese Ryuko Katayama in Chain of Memories, and Yuko Miyurama in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Chain of Memories and 358 by 2 days, and while short, that is her background. As for her personality, she is almost always abrasive, cold, uncaring, cruel, vicious, and overall not the nicest person in the world. Her humor usually is cold-hearted, especially when speaking to Sora and teasing him about Naminé. She is also traitorous, obviously seen when betraying the organization. She also shows a dislike for Roxas when having to train him, seeing to loathe him the time she is doing it, but later starts to respect his skills that he has. She can also be seen as somewhat gullible when it came to believing Axel was helping them so quickly. She can also be easily angered if talked down to, or if she knows she's losing a fight, or when she finds out about Axel betraying them. Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed too. But she is also very energetic and likes to joke around with whoever she is talking to, as she finds enjoyment in messing with others. Yet when it came down to her disappearing, she didn't seem angry. She seemed more sad than anything, which is an aspect to her that we hadn't seen before. And overall, she is, for the short time that we see her, very cold-hearted, yet she ends showing maybe something else. Like every organization member, she wears the organization coat, but her boots have heels this time. But for her, she has short yellow hair with two ears that seem to stick up from the rest, and she has green eyes, and like I said earlier, she is the only female organization member, and that is it for her very quick design. LARXENE's biggest element is the use of lightning, and with this she is very fast and uses throwing knives as weapons called foudre. I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure, which means lightning in French. She uses these weapons by infusing them with lightning and either throwing them or slicing Sora with them, and like you could guess, she can summon regular lightning to attack enemies. She also has a few special abilities where she can teleport, levitate, and the most unique, splitting herself into multiple copies, as seen in Kingdom Hearts 2.5. She has an ability where she seems to almost go Super Saiyan 2 and glides across the screen to attack and stab Sora, and she can do this from above or the sides. One of her stronger attacks, she creates a lightning beam that shoots in a circle, or she turns in a circle with it. And in 358 by 2 days, her limit break is called a Voltic Rush, where she attacks her enemies rapidly, also using lightning. And in her final limit, she dashes across the screen, surrounding herself in lightning, dealing more damage. Lastly, seeming small, she is actually pretty strong, being able to grab and throw Sora, and also being able to grab and throw Replica Riku. And that is it for her fighting style. And that's it for LARXENE's profile, and to me, I feel like we don't get a lot of time to know her, really. But from what time we did get with her, she doesn't exactly seem like the most likable characters. But hey, I have some love for lightning or thunder magic, and I think that's pretty badass. But otherwise, what do you think of LARXENE? And yeah, that is it. My name's LARXENE Keyblade. Tell me who you want me to do a profile on next, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.